Dear friends, in class 7 we have 4 chapter simple equations and we are studying example 10 from applications of simple equations to practical situation. And example number 10 is Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. Find Raju's age if his father's age is 44 years old. Now see, if his father is 44 years old. Now let try to understand here. We are asked to find Raju's age and Raju's age is not known to us. So let Raju's age be x. Let Raju's age be x. Now we will need 3 times Raju's age. So 3 times Raju's age is 3 times Raju's age is 3 into x, that is 3x. Now see, Raju's father's age is 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. So if you add 5 to this, we will get father's age. Therefore father's age is 5 years more. 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. 3 times Raju's age. Therefore, father's age is equal to 3x plus 5. Try to understand this. 5 years more than 3 times Raju's age. So this is father's age. Now, if you read further, we are asked find Raju's age, and if his father is 44 years old, means age of father is given. So this must be equal to 44 years. So as per given condition, you can say 3x plus 5 is equal to 44. Now we know how to solve this equation. If you transpose 5 to right hand side, it is positive, so it will become negative. So transpose 5 to right hand side. Transpose 5 to right hand side. We will get 3x is equal to 44 minus 5. 44 minus 5 is 39. 3x is equal to 39. Now divide both sides by 3. Divide both sides of equation by 3. So you will get 3x upon 3 is equal to 39 upon 3. Now this 3 will eliminate with this 3. So you will have x to the left hand side and 13 3s are 39. Now you can solve this. 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. So thus we have got x is equal to 13. Write last answer in words. Therefore Raju's age is 13 years. Or you can say Raju is 13 years old. Dear friends, in try this we have asked you one question. When you multiply a number by 6, so we are not given a number, that number must be multiplied by 6 and subtract 5 from the product to get 7. So this can be solved in this way. Let the number be x. Let the number be x. So when you multiply a number by 6, so when number is multiplied by 6, we get number is multiplied by 6, we get 6x. Then subtract 5 from it. So when 5 is subtracted, if 5 is subtracted from 6 times a number, then we get 6x minus 5. Now they are said from the product you get 7. So this must be equal to, as per given condition, this is equal to 6x minus 5 is equal to 7. Now transpose 5 to right hand side. If you transpose 5 to right hand side, this negative 5 will become positive. So transpose negative 5, transpose negative 5 to RHS. So you will get 6x is equal to 7 plus 5. It means that is equal to 12. 6x is equal to 12. So divide both sides by 6. Divide both sides by 6. So you will get 6x upon 6 is equal to 12 upon 6. It means x is equal to 2. We will ask, can you tell the number? So the number is, thus the number is dear friends, in next try this we have what is that number 1/3 of which added to 5 gives 8. So let the number be x. Solution, let the number be x. Therefore 1/3 of which 1/3 of number will be is equal to 1/3 of x, or you can say this is equal to x upon 3. Now which is added to 5? So if 5 is added to 1/3 x, then it becomes x upon 3 plus 5. Now gives 8, means this is equal to 8 as per given condition. This x upon 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. Now how to solve? Let us first transpose 5 to the right hand side. It is positive, so if it is transposed to the other side it will become negative. So transpose 5 to RHS. Please note, you cannot transpose 3 because it is a term containing x. So this is together, you cannot separate 3. You cannot divide all equation. You can divide, but then you will have to divide by this term also by 3. So first better way is transpose 5 because it does not contain x in it. So transpose 5 to RHS, it will become negative. You will get x upon 3 will be as it is to the left hand side, and this side you will have 8 minus 5, that is equal to 3. So we have got x upon 3 is equal to 3. Now in order to this 3, understand, 3 divides x, 3 divides variable. So in order to cancel this x, we need to multiply the first term or this term by 3. Then only this divided by 3 and multiplied by 3 will eliminate each other. So to eliminate this 3, we multiply equation by 3. So when you multiply left hand side, it will be x upon 3 and right hand side will be 3 into 3. So this 3 eliminates this 3. 3 from numerator and 3 from denominator cuts. We have x is equal to 9. Thus the number is 9. The number is 9. Dear friends, let us try to understand next strategies. There are two types of boxes containing mangoes. So two types of boxes are there which contain mangoes. Each box of the larger type. Now there are two types of boxes. One is smaller size and the other is of larger size. Try to understand this. There are two types of boxes containing mangoes. These boxes contain mangoes. I have not drawn the boxes 3-dimensionally. We can draw 3-dimensionally, but then it will become complicated to understand. So I am drawing 2-dimensionally so that it will become clear to understand. Now each box of the larger type contains 4 more mangoes than the number of mangoes contained in 8 boxes of the smaller type. It means if you take the larger box, it contains 8 boxes of the smaller size and 4 more mangoes. Try to understand this. There are two types of boxes containing mangoes. Each box of the larger type contains 4 more mangoes than the number of mangoes contained in 8 boxes of the smaller type. So it contains 8 smaller boxes, mangoes of which contain in the 8 smaller boxes, plus it contains 4 more mangoes. Now we are asked, let us see what is given further. Each larger box contain 100 mangoes. These many mangoes, whatever is there in this larger box, is equal to 100 mangoes. Now find the number of mangoes contained in the smaller box. We are asked how many mangoes are there in the smaller box. So let us see how to solve this. Solution. Let the number of mangoes in smaller box. Let the number of mangoes in smaller box dx. So I have taken this smaller box contain x mangoes. So it contains x, this 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 contains x, and all smaller boxes contain x mangoes. Now there are 8 boxes. So number of mangoes in 8 boxes, 8 smaller boxes are. Therefore number of mangoes in 8 small boxes is equal to 8 multiplied by 8x. Or even if you add, you will get x plus x plus x plus x plus this will be 4x plus 4x will be 8x. So number of mangoes in 8 boxes is 8x. Now this larger box contains plus 4 more mangoes. So they are given 4 more mangoes. So larger box contains 4 more mangoes than 8 boxes, 8 smaller boxes. It means it is equal to 8x plus 4. Try to understand this. So larger box contains 8x plus 4. Now we are given a larger box contain 100 mangoes, means this must be equal to 100. So we are given as per condition given 8x plus 4 is equal to 100. Now if you transpose 4 to the right hand side, it will become negative. So transpose 4 to right hand side, transpose 4 to RHS. So you will get 8x is equal to 100 minus 4. Try to understand. When 4 is transposed to right hand side, positive will become negative. So this is equal to 100 minus 4 is 96. Now 8x is equal to 96. So divide equation by 8. You will get 8x upon 8 is equal to 96 upon 8. Now 8 will eliminate 8. This is 8 ones are 8. X is equal to 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. It means we have taken the number of mangoes in smaller boxes is x, and x is equal to 12. Thus the number, we can say the number of mangoes contained in smaller box are 12. Thus number of mangoes in smaller box are 12. The number of mangoes in smaller box are 12.